All right, hey, how's it going, everyone? I am the Emerald Raider, and I'm joined by
The Jade Elf.
And where we last left off, we were just clearing this whole freaking place of demons and killing the old man who summoned them in the first place. And now we're gonna go ahead and head out and continue going to Denerim while this guy fixes up our new home. Because apparently we're gonna use this base as the base from now on. For the wardens or whatever. I don't know.
So by clean up, he's gonna get rid of all the bodies.
Yeah, I'm stink in here like hardcore.
Oh, that's true.
But anyway, that was Soldier's Peak DLC. Do we have to like run all the way down here to get the fuck out of here? Like, what the fuck?
You know what I was thinking? When did his great-great-grandmother have time to bang? Because he had to be made somehow.
Maybe it was before she went into the wardens.
Ah, very true. Where are we heading over to now?
We are heading over to Denerim.
Denerim. All right. What are we doing in Denerim again? Listen, brush them and spring your own ambush for a change. Leave and skillfully evade their clueless trap. Huh. So they're, what, assassins, you think?
No clue. I don't remember this happening.
Let's listen. Nobody seems to be in danger.
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Let's listen some more.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Well, one of you.
Looks like they're bandits.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay, they're bandits. Let's rush them.
Why the fuck did we teleport from up there to down here?
Nah, I have no idea.
All right.
Rumpy? Is that a... Okay, these are all archers. Shit, I got stunned.
Oh my gosh, that looks scary. That's straight out of the Ring. Did you see that?
See what?
That bandit? That one? Yeah, the one you're setting on fire right there. That one looks like the Ring. The little girl. Oh. Hate that movie. I watched that one. How old was I? I was like 8, 9 years old watching that scary movie. Okay, we're all doing good life-wise. Alistair just hit under.
Why do I keep getting fucking stunned?
We're under.
I keep getting stunned.
Who is it? Is it a mage?
No, luckily they got no mages over here.
Oh,
Where are you going,
Alistair's under.
fucker? Where's this fucker think you going?
The leader is a coward, apparently.
This son of a bitch.
He left. Oh, there he is. Kill him. We're under.
Yeah, that's fine. He's the only one left, I think.
It looks like there's 2 more according to that little map thingy.
Oh, cool. Thanks for not being down there, guys.
We are a third of a way though, or a quarter.
Damn, that thing I got on, the new active mode or passive mode, it's fucking making them go so fast.
What does the passive move do? Is it like adding strength or?
So the other one I had made it so I could attack with both weapons, and I think this one makes it the same, but also
Not.
but also every time I get a kill, I think I attack faster or something like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the heck? 2 more bandits. And we're still not fully recovered? What the heck, guys?
Trap right ahead.
Ooh, I did not see that.
Why the hell do they have a trap here?
Yeah, they have a full-on barricade. Do you have anybody who knows how to disarm? You're getting him ready so that he could wear that. Use was it the armor?
Uh-huh. Yeah, she should be able to disarm traps.
Disarm failed. Oh, somebody's coming.
What was it, just an alarm or some shit? Oh, nope.
Nope. Oh, our doggy's down. Okay, he only got a little hurt. He's stabbing our dog. Get him. How dare he? There should be something in the back there, no? For it to wait, more traps. Yeah, if there isn't anything in there. What the crap, Liliana, you suck. Yeah, I'm thinking there might be something that way.
It's the way out.
Oh. And nope. No idea.
We're just gonna go ahead and loot all these bodies and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So there wasn't anything too good here. We are full up on our inventory though, which sucks.
Hey, we're there though. There should be somewhere to... Oh yeah, the Denerim Market District.
Now, it's not that I don't trust the game, but I don't trust the game. I know this is a hot spot for crashes too, so hopefully with all the stuff that we've done to make sure it doesn't crash, hopefully it's worked. First and foremost, I'm going to come into the market space, which is usually where it happens, and we're going to sell all our shit.
Wait, where are you going? Oh, because the ghost, he trots off happily. Where are you going? Try not to scare too many people. I suppose he's just going off to do some shopping. Say, wait, where are you going? Ghost runs up to you happily. He appears to have found a friend. Oh.
Puppy.
Maker, where did you get that? Where are your mother and father? When we say, where did you get that? Are we saying, where did you get that kid?
Yeah.
Where are your mother and father?
Puppy.
He wags his tail. Put him back where he belongs now. No, you can't keep him. If he comes with us, he's going to have to fight Darkspawn. If he comes with us, he's going to have to fight Darkspawn. Argumentative bark. Dang. I know he's too young. That's my point. Then you should return him to his parents. Yes, exactly. Now take him home. I know he, then you should return him to his parents. Yes? Oh. Oh, hate to make him sad. But why is he randomly grabbing kids?
Right.
They say you can get anything here. I once got pickpocketed. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
I recognize you. From Ostagar.
Do you now?
There's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice.
Oh wait, did we talk to
My
him?
friend. And good King Kalen.
No.
I demand satisfaction, sir.
What? We killed his friend. Oh, he still
thinks
thinks
Loghain's bullshit is true.
Yeah. Satisfaction. Persuade, lie.
We're not gonna satisfy you out
Me?
here in the open, sir.
A Grey Warden, you must be mistaken. Loghain's charges against the Wardens are false. Intimidate, lower your voice or I'll silent it permanently. Excuse me, I have to go. Okay, so intimidating makes it sound like we actually did what he's saying that we did. Let's say Loghain's charges against Wardens were false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason. You dare smear Terran Loghain's word.
Persuade, use your wits. The Wardens would never help the Darkspawn. Persuade, if you're wrong, you'd be killing an innocent. What did you mean, satisfaction? Intimidate, lower your voice. If you were wrong, you'd be killing an innocent.
I cannot take that chance. As much as I feel in my bones you are guilty. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
I should have said the first one. Dang it. Oh well.
Who the hell was screaming about? Who the hell was Master Ignacio?
Another visitor in my store. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Who are you? What sort of goods
Master
do you have?
Trader Ignacio, at your service.
My bad. I thought you were saying that. You said that in a way that I thought you were saying it.
A very selective way.
Furniture, seats,
Yeah.
carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
What affairs are those? You aren't from Ferelden, are you? Do you need any help? Farewell. Yeah, what affairs are those?
Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
You aren't from Ferelden, are you?
No, I am not.
See, that's what I thought you did the first time.
My home is the road, but I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many
he's
years
from
since
Antiva
I
too.
have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
What do you mean?
On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
With the blight, Ferelden isn't exactly safe either. Yeah.
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
That explains the fluidity of that Antiva place, huh? Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
I feel like we will see you again. What stories do you have of Antiva?
It has been many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
All right, farewell.
Luck be to you, Warden.
And to you, buddy.
He knew we were a warden too. Strange, we didn't talk about that.
Well, all right.
Cesar. New Codex. The Noladar Anthology of Dwarven Poetry. The undead exhumed, bone from the shallowest graves, mined from the living, by the Farragon Lynchier, 744 Storm. Do you like fried mush and nug? I do not like them, Mr. Klug. I do not like fried mush and nug. Would you eat them on a rug? If you eat, you'll get a hug? I would not eat them on a rug. From you, I would not want a hug. Then would you drink from a jug? Come on, give them a chug. I would not drink them from a jug. I would not drink them from a jug. I'd rather eat a slimy slug. Would you eat them with the bug? Would you share them with the thug? I would not dare share them with the thug. I would not eat them with the bug. Not for a hug, not for a bug. From a jug, I will not chug. Come on now, Mr. Klug. Are you some kind of drug? Eat them this whole Eat them in this hole I dug. Eat them. Don't just shrug. I've had it, Mr. Clug. Down into that hole you dug. Down with the thug and the slug and the bug. By Paragon Seuss. Ha! 212 glory, never surrender. Dwarvish blood may be lukewarm but vital as ore. By the Paragon Lynch here. There once was a miner of lyrium whose face looked like a perineum. The dead got him too. Not much he could do with the face like that. He was a shoo-in by the wordsmith Carol of the House Yonuk.
That is hilarious.
So that's a play on Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss and 2 more writers, I think.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
I'm not a refugee. I have nothing for sale. Know anything special about Denerim? I'm not a refugee.
I didn't think so, sir. Too much flesh on the bones. You walk tall, proud, not hunched. Sad times in Ferelden.
Know anything special about Denerim?
Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad.
Oh, yes. I bet.
All right, we went ahead and sold a bunch of stuff. I gifted Alistair a statuette and he liked it, and I also gave him Templar armor, which he's able to wear now. Look at that. He actually looks like a big old tank now.
He does.
Who else is around here? We heard somebody yelling about dwarven armor. I'm going to save again because I think it's around this area that it usually crashed for me last time. Very quickly, we're going to run over here.
Hey, the wonders of Thedas.
Cool.
Lehman once bought me a miniature golem doll here. When I was young. Really young.
A miniature golem doll, huh? Grey Warden poster.
Don't believe the lies. Friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. Ooh, nice. The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. Griffins?
I think that's our mascot. Huh. So there's people who don't believe the bullshit. Goddamn right.
My brother and his family made it out in Logan.
Oh, there he is. So if you play the dwarven
crafts.
start, he's your best bud.
Welcome.
Welcome. Nice.
We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Show me what you have. I'd rather buy information if you got any to sell, not interested things. So since you just bought and sold a bunch of stuff, you don't want to do that right now, right?
Yeah, I'd rather buy information.
Okay, let's buy info.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
Let me see what's in your store now. Who are some important people in Denerim? What's happening in the city right now? That's all. Who are some important people in Denerim?
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
I'm gonna have to remember that name. What's happening in the city right now?
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
Okay. We already asked that.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
All right, we just went ahead and bought a dwarven helm since it's lighter than what we already had, but stronger. Okay, so it's looking like I have nothing to worry about, so let's go back where we came in and we can explore the city naturally. So we came in from here. Looks like there's a Sarah over there.
A what?
Chantry over here. A chick named Sarah and a chantry. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with a Sarah.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you,
Wow.
I suppose. A little
Good day.
tear here, a little rip
Oh,
there.
good-
Just
good day.
the skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day.
Oh my god.
No.
The one who
I would just, if we weren't recording, I would just stand there and listen to him. But we gotta move forward.
nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak.
You're getting the gist of their personality, this is though, huh?
Oh yeah.
And creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peas of the maker's
The peas.
The light shall lead her safely.
This lady's hungry.
This world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the maker's benediction.
Oh, she's there helping her.
No uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death. For the maker
The
shall
veal.
be her base and her shield, her foundation and her.
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Oh god. I should leave you to your work. I liked her version of the chant better. Can I interrupt this? Whatever this is? Maybe I should come back later. Can I interrupt this? Whatever it is?
Oh, it's not an interruption, dear. We were just finishing up before mealtime. What can I do for you?
Maybe she was just hungry. Peas, veal. Never mind. What are you doing? Can you tell me about the chant? Yeah, what are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostergard. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
Can you tell me about the chant?
Tell you about the chant? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the chantry.
Oh, wow. Ignorant?
Want to know?
We're not being jerks about it. What was the verse you were reciting just now? Does the chant mention elves? What does the chant say about darkspawn? What was that verse you were reciting right now?
It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though.
He sang it well, I take it. Yeah, he sang it well, I take it.
He had a voice like a bucket full of toads.
Oh, no.
Revered Mother Boanne, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us.
What happened to him?
It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
Oh, wow. He died?
He was in charge of the lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him.
Oh, right, because
He
lyrium...
took off all his clothes in the middle of
Having
the
too
chant
much
one
lyrium is
summer
bad for you,
and ran
unless you're a
into
mage.
the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned.
What the
It was 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg.
Yikes.
So tragic.
That's hard not to laugh at. Wow, I'm dark. What does the chant say about darkspawn?
Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the mage lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted.
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure.
Does the chant mention elves?
Yes and no, dear.
The official version of the chant does not speak of the elves. Some of the dissonant verses, however, do mention the disciple Shartan.
What are dissonant verses? Who was Shartan? There's more than one version of the chant? What are dissonant verses? Who's Shartan? There's more than one version of the chant. Let's say dissonant verses.
The chant has changed over time. Some of the verses that were sung in the past were taken out. The canticles of Shartan were stricken from the chant in the Glory Age. They are no longer sung, though scholars still sometimes read them.
Who is Shartan?
He was an elven disciple of the Prophet. A former slave like Andraste herself, he rallied his people against the Imperium. He was given to the flames alongside Our Lady.
Why aren't his verses official part of the chant? Yeah, why are his verses... Why aren't his verses an official part of the chant?
Divine Renata had the verses removed during the Exalted March on the Dales.
There's more than one version?
Of course. The official chant of light is written in Tevinter, but it is translated into the languages of the believers. Some ideas are lost in the process of translation, and words take on unintended meanings. There's a dreadful pun in the Orlesian version in the Canticle of Threnodies, and languages are always changing. The chant must adapt if it is to be understood by the people hearing it.
Okay, she's done talking to us. Alright, we're back. Our child woke up, so we had to stop for a few minutes. What else we got in here? Got Chanter Rosamund and the Chanter's Board.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises.
And so I shall.
Wow. So these are all things that we can do? Like little quests? Back alley justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim's back alleys. In these dark times, we must work together against common threat. Sergeant Kylon has brought disturbing news that should anger all righteous people. In our own alleyways, footpads, muggers, and miscreants lie in wait to profit from the chaos in our times. They infect us like a plague. A reward is available for any information of these lowlives. Sergeant Kylon has also offered a heavy purse for any brave souls that can best these brigands and make Denerim a safe place once again. This humble chanter has added to the reward as well. May the Maker bless all who heed this call. Missing in action. Recently, our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Maker bless these men and women and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the Blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Terran Logain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon, he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, "In saving one man, you save us all. For each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbor. Anything is possible, especially now." Fazl's request. Master Fazl of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed this chanter that while about guild business, he was waylaid by bandits via guile and other chicanery. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. This sextant is of a considerate symbolic value and as it belonged to the first guildmaster of the Free Sailors. Master Fazl described his assailant as masked, of foreign descent, perhaps Tevinter, or free marshes, and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with this chapter in return of his sextant, that is all. Logain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of imminent conflict. Terran Logain's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the northern Terran by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Logain himself, and the spiritual rewards will be generous. Brother Nigel.
Brother Nigel's being slick. He's like, here's where Logain's men are. You do what you want to do.
Desperate Haven. Sister Rana has heard reports of an imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied and my own means are few and stretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself and the chantry. Hopefully that will bring enough for the rare person we need. Wow. Okay. And Skin Deep. A runner sends his request from Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Thereafter, should be a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to presumed source as is possible. The Chantry will reward this basic assistance with spiritual acknowledgement. If your request is exceeded, gold will be added, but the offer is limited.
All right.
For a second, I thought they were asking for the human flesh.
I think we've already done skin deep. Return 9 samples of corpse skull to the Chanter's board for the Templars to study. Return 18 at once to receive an additional payment.
Dang, that's a lot.
All right, we got a bunch of stuff to do here too. All right. How many do we have on us? That gall stuff, or did I sell that shit? So I might have sold that shit.
Yeah, I think you sold it.
Corpse skull, 19.
Oh no! There you go. You're already done.
Champions of the just.
And over 18? Yep, we got coin.
5 gold.
Only 5 gold.
Nice. Well, most stuff sells for like copper and silver, so.
One life, one death.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's board?
Who are you? How did you know? What do you do here? Who are you first?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
Oh, goodness.
What does the curator do?
The archivist tends the books and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
What's so hard about that?
A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone.
Fuckers out there cutting people's fingers off.
Often accept them as genuine.
Wow.
I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts.
Let's see. How difficult is it to verify a relic? Or sounds like, I thought I was supposed to be talking normally.
Just a little louder.
How difficult is it to verify a relic? Sounds like a hawkers have a good business. Why do the curators fall for it? I've got to go. How difficult is it to verify?
When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is
Kind of creepy ass wants her sandals.
When the heart
What in the foot fetish?
charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
I'd like to talk about something else. Balancing faith and reason is difficult though. I've got to go. Let's talk about something else.
Of course, sir. On what topic?
Could you tell me about your job? How many real relics have you found? Do you think the Urn of Sacred Ashes is real? Ooh. Let's ask about the Sacred Ashes just in case we can't ask about the others.
Certainly. My research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke.
Could you tell me about your job? Yeah. Wait, did we already ask her about her job?
You've shown admirable
Let's find out.
patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not bore you again. Suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry.
How many relics have you found?
Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it wasn't. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths.
All right, and she's not going to tell us, but all right, let's go.
Enjoy your visit to the chantry.
No mention of dessert.
In the name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Make a guide them all.
Why is the cathedral closed?
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
Huh?
Death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
Oh, wow. What's wrong with your friend?
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
He got affected by the lyrium too?
Remember, the Templars are addicted to lyrium?
Oh. Lyrium did this to him. Why doesn't he stop taking it?
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
All right. We'll come back later.
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Okay, Templars. Often portrayed as stoic and grim, the Order of Templars was created as the martial arm of the Chantry. Armed with the ability to dispel and resist magic, in addition to the formidable combat talents, the Templars are uniquely qualified to act as both a foil for apostates mages who refuse to submit the authority of the Circle, and a first line of defense against the dark powers of blood mages and abominations. While mages often resent the Templars as symbols of the Chantry's control over magic, the people of Thedas see them as saviors and holy warriors, champions of all that is good, armed with piety enough to protect the world from the ravages of foul magic. In reality, the Chantry's militant arm looks first for skilled warriors with unmistakable faith in the Maker, and a flawless moral center as a secondary concern. Templars must carry out their duty with an emotional distance, and the Order of the Templars refers soldiers with religious fervor and absolute loyalty over paragons of the virtue who might question orders when it comes time to make difficult choices. The Templars' power derives from the substance of lyrium, a mineral believed to be raw element of creation. While mages use lyrium in their arcane spells and rituals, Templars ingest the primordial mineral to enhance their abilities to resist and dispel magic. Lyrium use is regulated by the Chantry, but some Templars suffer from lyrium addiction, the effects of which include paranoia, obsession, and dementia. Templars knowingly submit themselves to this treatment in the service of the Order and the Maker. It is this sense of ruthless piety that most frightens mages when they draw the Templars' attention. When the Templars are sent to eliminate a possible blood mage, there is no reasoning with them, and if the Templars are prepared, the mage's magic is all but useless. Driven by their faith, the Templars are one of the most feared and respected forces in Thedas, from patterns within formed by Halden, Brist Enchanter.
So Templars are badass as fuck. So we got a bunch of quests and stuff. Let's just go around Denerim seeing if we can do some of these, huh?
Oh, Luna's at our front door. What's that? Mages Collective.
Oh, more.
We've got more quests to do. Blood of Warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, the Templars do indeed make mistakes. Understand that several relatives of our friends among the collective will soon become targets of the Chantry, and while I trust that this will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the Chantry can send its message. I ask that a noble soul take the bundle of vials attached to this missive and find the 4 homes the Chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front door of each home with goat's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the Chantry can threaten them. A gift of silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their confused devotion to our safety requires certain concession on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them up to Knight Commander Harrison Redcliffe. Give them their addiction. Have you seen me? The collective is saddened at the absence of the great mage Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser of for the loss of his tales of the ribald exploits and the aroma of his delicious twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen traveling in the direction of Brazilian Forest. Oh, how did he so love the outdoors. Anyone who returns with evidence of the whereabouts of the beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. The Scrolls of Banastor. In times such as these, one must suspect even one's neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jabasto, have heard to tell a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance of the dark magic requires. The writings of the Halton Maleficarum Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Banator, I would be appropriately grateful.
Oh goodness, so many quests. I don't think they're all in actual Denerim though.
Oh no, what can we don't we have enough lyrium to give already?
I hope not, because I want our lyrium for ourselves, but we'll see. Hooded courier.
Leave me to my business.
I guess he doesn't want to talk. Oh, Sergeant Kylon. He's part of the quest, no?
Another crime. I swear.
I think so, yeah.
Cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Oh, he has respect on the warden name. Is the market district really that bad? Actually, do you need any help? How do you know who I am? Don't even try to arrest me. Farewell. How do you know who I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice.
Oh, flirting with me, are you?
If I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
Your cops are pussies, huh?
Apparently. Is the Maker district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But Lords keep...
The guy behind them's like, yep, that's me.
No expectations are uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
How are they worse?
With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters...
Motherfucking our hall is filling the cops up with criminals?
Wow. Do you need any help?
What?
Sounds like
Serious?
you do.
I mean, yes, I could use help.
He said, oh god, yes, please.
Establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
All right, what do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. On fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Oh, I didn't get to ask about the pay. Sure, let's do it. It'll give us experience at least.
Happy hunting.
I can't promise they won't be dead when I'm done, but I'll promise to try. Anyway, when we come back, we'll go ahead and do questing around Denerim and see how it turns out for us. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will catch you on the next one.